Hey everyone, welcome to your distance learning assignment for Tuesday, April 7th and Thursday, April 9th. In this assignment, you're going to start looking at how the water cycle works. In your pre-learning activities last week, some of you mentioned things like evaporation, condensation, water freezing, precipitation, and gravity's role in the cycle. These are some great answers, and I'm glad to know that you have some background knowledge of the water cycle. To take a deeper look, you're going to work on a water cycle gizmo this week. This activity will introduce you to the scope vocabulary and allow you to explore the many different ways in which water can travel through the cycle. Remember, there's no beginning or end to the cycle, and there's no set path that water takes to get through it. It can follow many different paths, which you'll see in this gizmo. Next week, we'll have a Zoom session to discuss what we've learned and whatever questions you may have. I'll give you the details as soon as I set a date and time that doesn't interfere with other Zoom sessions. Okay, on to the assignment. Let's start by going into Schoology. I will use second hour, but it'll be the same for all of you. I'm going to go into my distance learning folder and then select the assignment with today's date, which is called the water cycle gizmo. The assignment is a 3-page packet that you will use the water cycle gizmo to complete. As you can see, it goes through the vocab for the scope and has you create your own journey through the water cycle. Now let's go ahead and open the gizmo so that we can see where all of the information to complete this packet comes from. Alright, open a Safari tab like this and go to explorelearning.com. You created your own login information for this site, so you'll use the username and password that you chose. I recommended using your Infinite Campus login information at the time, so if you can't log in, try that first. If you still can't remember your login info, just drop me a Schoology message or email and I'll send it to you. Once you're logged in, select the gizmo called Water Cycle. Alright, so here we are in the gizmo, and on the right side you can see all the different places water can go on the cycle. I would recommend clicking on each term and reading about it, then clicking the back button on your lower left corner to get back to your list. Once you've read them all, you can take a journey on the cycle. I'll start off with clouds. Once I have selected clouds, like this, you can see my list got much smaller. Now what's left are the places water can go when it's in a cloud. Let's say from there it falls as precipitation in the form of rain. So I'm going to select that. Now I have many options, as there are many places rainwater can go on the cycle. Let's say that rain then falls into a lake, and from there it goes into a river. So I went to lake, I'm going to go into a river. I've just followed this water through a couple different steps on the cycle. If I click the Path tab at the top of my gizmo, it'll show me those steps again. From there, you can go back to the Simulation tab and reset your path to start over again. So there's my path. And then I can start a new journey by just resetting it. So there's an overview of this activity. You have until the end of the week to complete this, as this is your assignment for both science days this week. Please be sure to submit your completed packet when you're done. And on Thursday, I will open up a short formative on the gizmo packet, so check back in the distance learning folder for that to be published. I'll also send you a reminder on my course updates. Thanks for watching, and as always, feel free to email or Schoology message me with any questions that you have. Talk to you soon, guys.